That's my MVP! Yes, sir! No shower. Nah, yo, I'm taking a pill. I'm out.
I'm gonna start with Fred here on the front on 2. Here comes a mic, Fred.
Jalen, congrats, man. You have for years said you're just worried about the next day. You're just worried about the next thing. Take it one game at a time, however you say it. You can't possibly say that right now. What does it feel like having that mentality throughout your whole life and then having this bubble burst like this?
Words can't describe it, but I'll say I put a lot of time and effort into trying to be the best player I can be to try and help a team win. Just really thankful I have the organization, the coaching staff, my teammates to have my back every single day. I think that means the most to me.
James in the
And
front
my family, sorry, and my family.
James in the front right.
James Edwards, The Athletic. Congrats, Jalen. Out of curiosity, between the final buzzer and now, have you cried at all? And if so,
yes.
Why? What was the emotion that got you? Like what?
I was good. The final buzzer, I walked right to half court, shook Mitch Johnson's hand, and then turned around. My dad was there, and then felt emotional from that point on. And then I just remember Josh talking into my ear, and him just saying, like, we did it. And then I was emotional for a good, 5-10 minutes. And then the excitement started to kick in.
Vince, third row on the right.
Jalen, Vince Goodwill, ESPN, congratulations. Second round pick, being doubted, and now you're the best player on one of the best playoff teams in NBA history. What does that mean to you individually?
It hasn't sunk in, but I honestly don't know right now. I don't know. I'm just thankful for the opportunity, and oh my God. You can take this too. Here. Just thankful that this opportunity presented itself, and we were able to get it done.
Tim standing here on the left.
Tim Reynolds with the Associated Press. Jalen, congratulations. Forgive me if you were asked about this earlier, but it could be argued that you made a $113 million bet on this happening. When you made that choice and allowed this franchise that sort of flexibility, how possible did you think a night like this was?
Very possible. Through a lot of hard work and effort, I knew it was achievable, but I was only a small portion of it. I think everyone bonding, coming together, having the mindset of just believing in each other, never giving up, no matter what the situation was, made this all possible. But yes, they may look like it had something to do with it, but it's a credit to my teammates.
Ian, second row on the right.
Ian Begley, SNY. Jalen, congratulations. You won in college, obviously winning here. What was it about this group, do you think, that allowed it to break through?
Honestly, tonight we played like we wanted to go home champions. To finish the game, not to start the game. To finish the game. Yeah. It means the world to me to go on that court with those guys. Whatever environment we're in, home or away, doesn't matter for us.
Dan, second row on the right.
Dan Devine, Yahoo Sports. Congratulations, Jalen. the team collectively really struggled offensively in the early going of the game. And then it seemed like you just kind of decided that you were going to grab the game by the scruff of the neck and carry it over the finish line. 11 players in NBA history have a 45-point game in the NBA Finals, and you're one of them. What did it take to get that done tonight?
Everything. I was just trying to go out there, just will us to win. Wasn't focused on anything else besides trying to win the game. Getting stops, getting out and running, just figuring out how to cut that lead or to gain it when we got it. Really exciting moment knowing that we won't give up.
Christian here on the left.
Christian Winfield, New York Daily News. Congratulations on becoming a champion at the NBA level. You took that shot over Wemby, landed on his foot, could have been whatever, but you looked like it hurt in the moment. But no one had any doubt that you'd be coming back into the game, just like all the other times that you get banged up and come right back. Just where does that pain tolerance come from, and how much does it mean to you to play through that?
I'm hurting right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm hurting right now, but like I said before, the opportunity presented itself. Whatever you got to do.
Over here in the second row.
Jalen Stefanbani with the New York Post. Obviously, Leon put a lot of faith in. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Obviously, Leon put a lot of faith in you to be the number one guy. What did that mean to you, that faith? And was there pressure that came along with it? I mean, what can you describe kind of that dynamic?
No pressure.
Okay.
No pressure whatsoever. I've described pressure in the past. My dad being on 8 or 9 unguaranteed contracts throughout his career, and not knowing when you're going to get cut, when a team's going to move on from you, while your family's on the East Coast and you're wherever you are in the country. That's pressure. Working out 3 times a day in the summertime and watching him push himself just to get a training camp deal, that's pressure. I'm very fortunate to be in the position I am, and I like to think I work pretty hard. And so when the opportunity presented itself like it did today, I just trust my work, and if we win, we win. If we don't, we learn, we move forward. But I'm just never afraid to fail.
Last row in the back right.
Jalen, Steve Hable here from Field Level Media. Can you hear me? Steve Hable here from Field Level Media. Tell us just how hard this was. I mean, it took everything, man. I mean, they came at you in waves. 4 of these guys, they're just switching off on you the whole game. I mean, it's just, talk about how that took a toll on you mentally and physically and how you dragged them over the line.
Yeah, I don't think it took a toll on me mentally. Maybe a little bit physically, obviously just because of the game and what they're trying to do. Mentally, I feel fresh. I feel like that's where I thrive. But you got to give them credit. That's a hell of a group. That's well coached. The culture that they have is clearly evident. They have it. And so a lot of respect to them and what they brought to the table. I'm just happy we were able to find ways to win 4 games.
We've got last 2 here in the front and then back right.
Chelsea Sherrod, SNY. Congratulations, Jalen. Every championship that you've won has been won in Texas. The first one at Villanova in Houston, the second one in San Antonio, and now this one here in San Antonio. What do you have against Texas? And how special is it for you to be able to win this title with Mikal and Josh?
I have nothing against Texas. I love Texas. I miss the Texas taxes. Being able to win with Kale and Josh, it's a great feeling. It's truly a great feeling knowing that I got to meet them at a young age and we were able to grow as friends, as teammates in college, and be able to achieve something in college, and then to be able to do this at this level is just as special, maybe a little more special. But yeah, it's an incredible feeling.
Last one in the center.
Congratulations, Jalen. This is Simone Wu from AA Sports Connect Hong Kong. Now that you're NBA champion, what's your message for people saying that you're not a 1A guy?
I didn't respond to them then. I'm damn sure not going to respond to them now.
Thank you, Jalen.
Thank you.
I got the. We're going to take on one. First question right here in the center in the front.
You know JB happy. He left the Gatorade up here.
Cat, felicidades, congratulations.
Thank you.
Gerardo Lopez, Cultura Sports. First of all, for the Latino population, your people in the Dominican Republic right now, it's a fiesta, it's a party right now.
Yeah.
Your message to your fan base in the DR, and are you bringing the trophy to the Dominican Republic?
Hell yeah, I'm bringing the trophy over there. We're taking it all over.
Taking it everywhere.
Yes, sir. I'm going to bring it to Santiago, Santo Domingo, Casa de Campo, La Romana. We're taking it everywhere. We're going to have a little world tour with it. But, you know, it's great that Dominicans all around the world get to celebrate this moment. A huge shout out to Al Horford, who really inspired me to do this. I got my two rooks up here, you know what I'm trying to say? This is awesome, man. This is what it's all about. They get this experience. You know, it's a lifetime work for me. 11 years. They got to see this in 2 years. And 1 year for you, for real. Hey, that's crazy. Rookie year, man. I remember when I came in #1 pick, I thought I had a chance at it. I was lying to myself because I needed 11 years to do it. But, you know, God is good. It's all happening. Like I just said, I thought in my second year I would get one, you know, after having a successful high school and college career. You never know how truly hard it is to get to NBA Finals. But for them, God's timing was different for all of us. For him, it was 1 year. For him, it was 2 years. For me, it took 11 years, a lot of ups and downs in my career to get to this point. And I'm glad I'm able to provide Dominicans around the world with this moment, New York Knicks fans around the world with this moment, these rookies, my young fellow over here, and Ariel. You know, I'm just super happy and excited that this is a worldwide celebration for everybody.
Steve, here on the front left.
Hey, Carl, over here. Steve Popper from Newsday. For you guys to do it, you guys have been rolling through the playoffs, but to do this where 4 games in a row you guys have to fight back from behind, all different kinds of ways. Today it's Jalen kind of lifting you guys offensively. Just kind of what does that mean to see this team every game find a way like that?
I mean, it just speaks volumes to this team, how versatile and the depth of our team. You know, it's crazy that, like, for all of us, you know, for me personally, you know, you would thought for us to win, it would have to be my offense that goes to that level, but it was the defense that got it done today for me. You know, it's something that's always been talked about me and about my defense, and you know, I'm glad I was able to show the world on the biggest stage that I could get it done against a great player too, who, you know, he's gonna be something special for a lot of years to come. Once in a generation athlete. Shout out to the Spurs too, man. They the real deal. Shout out to Jersey's own too, Dylan Harper, man. He's a real deal. So. This is just a great moment for all of us on the Knicks organization, for the family. Pop! You know, the young fellas get to enjoy this, man, and this is what it's all about, especially being a vet. You want to give your young fellas this moment. You want to show them what it takes to be great so that they could take the torch and I could watch them with my kids be great, you know? Aura! Mr. Aura! Yeah! Hey, come on, bro. Like I said earlier, you can't spell God without OG. Come on now.
Christian, right here on the front left.
Wait, where you going? Come on, bring the sketches. Come on, bring the sketches. Come on, yeah. Yeah. Get there.
Carl,
Oh, you're a rookie. You're supposed to stand up. What's going on here?
Carl, Christian Winfield, New York Daily News. Congratulations on the success. You mentioned what this means for your future generations. I'm just wondering, what it's like and how big of a role Carl Sr. has played in your life getting to this point. And I have a follow-up question as well. But
I mean, he's been everything to me. He taught me the game of basketball. He put a lot of hours in, and I remember him working at Piscataway Votech. Shout out to Ludovico out there, the athletic director, when I was coming up, because I always say sometimes you got to have a lot of things go right to be at this high level, even to make it to college. And there's always got to go one thing got to go your way. And I was very fortunate that I had Ludovico, who was the AD at Piscataway Votech, that allowed me to go to the gym and have a gym to work out and work on my game all the time at any time. I had a father who was willing to put those long hours in as a high school coach to give me the opportunity to have a gym. And I think for a lot of players who are listening to this or know, it's one of the hardest things to do is find a gym, let alone I was blessed to have little money, but 2 loving parents, and I had a hardwood floor, not a concrete floor, not an outdoor court, but a real hardwood floor to work on my game and to get to this point. And I had a father, too, who believed in me and believed in my vision. You know, when everyone told me to be more of a back-to-the-basket player, don't ever shoot threes, don't ever work on that part of my game, don't have no guard skills. When I told my dad what my vision was for me as a player, he believed in me, and he was willing to put a lot of people advice who were high up and training to the side. And I'll never forget the day I took a walk with my dad around our block in Piscataway, and I was just telling him, like, you know, I know there's some amazing people who want to train me and want to say they're going to take my game to another level, but me and him was the one who got to this level. And me and him could be the ones to get to the next level and beyond. So my dad took that challenge. He took that challenge, and he trusted me, his son, who was young, maybe didn't know as much, obviously, as him, but he could see the passion I had for this game and for what I thought the vision of my game could be and how I could change the game. And I mean, it's all shout out to him, man. It's all shout out to him, and shout out to my moms too, man, because she had those lot of hours where she didn't see me and trusted me, and my pops was really putting in that work and trusting that we was gonna make something special out of this. And I know she's looking down really proud that, you know, all those nights coming home at 10:30 at night from the gym was worth it.
And second, just really quickly, I mean, Jalen tries to take a shot, lands on Victor's foot. Looks like he's hurt, but as he always does, he comes back into the game. Just pain tolerance from him. What have you seen from his ability to just get back up at time and time again?
I mean, that's who Cap is, man. Cap always finds a way to get back on the court and produce. That's a testament to who he is and just his story. Never giving up. Always have been the underdog. Always been looked down upon, and it just took one. You know, it always takes one person to believe in you. And this organization believed in him. We believed in him, and we were going to do whatever it takes to get him to that next level. And I think I speak for me and OG when I say it's been an honor to be brought to this team to amplify him, and Leon, Gers, everybody for believing in us and seeing what we could be, and seeing also that what we could do when other people said we couldn't do that. And for two of the 3 trades, which I say 3 for 3, they went. 2 of the 3 trades up here right now that people said, what the hell are they doing? Obviously, they knew better than them, so shout out to them.
On your right, Dan.
Ivan, Yahoo Sports. Congratulations, Carl. Sort of following up on that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Following up on that. You know, you talked about, you know, Jalen, you know, you're not going to be alone. I'm going to be with you step for step the entire way. And then tonight, for him to kind of hit the gas, 45 points in a closeout game on the road, I guess, what did you see from him tonight, and what do you see from him?
I seen a man that's grown up and took the challenge of being in the biggest market in the world, being with a team that hasn't made it to the NBA Finals in 27 years, hasn't won in 54 years, and knowing that he could do it. And you know, shout out to everybody who told him he couldn't do it because they gave him fuel for the fire. And for him to welcome both of us here into this organization and trust that we were here for him, you know, it means a lot. It means a lot to have a person like that who's been handed the keys to the city and was willing to have the door open for both of us to join.
Vince on the 3rd row on the right, and then up front, last 2.
ESPN. You sat on this stage before in a celebration behind you, but it wasn't for you.
Yeah.
How much did those experiences help you being in Minnesota, getting to the conference finals, thinking you made it, and then having to go through losing before winning?
It builds you as a man, you know, and you know the things I thought I wanted and the timing I wanted it to happen wasn't meant for me, but when it needed to happen on God's time, and it happened. So it's a testament to my life of believing in the faith, believing in God, knowing that my time was coming, but it was going to be on His time, not on my time. And I just kept my head down. I kept working. I kept getting back up when people pushed me down, put me in the mud, told me I wasn't good enough. And I just kept believing in myself. I believed in my work. I believed in my life. I believed in my sports system. And I just kept pushing, kept putting, like I said, the left foot in front of the right. I kept walking down the path God had for me. I kept believing. I never swayed. And you know, I finally got to the end of that road where you get to see this trophy with your team and NBA Finals banner behind you.
Last question up front.
Chelsea Sherrod, SNY, congratulations,
Yeah.
Kat. I forget if it was after game 1 or game 2, but you said that you really felt your mom's presence
Yeah.
with you and that you were playing with a lot of fun like you were a kid.
Yeah.
I wonder if you felt her presence here tonight, and also, is this the most fun that you've had with a team this season?
I mean, of course, it's gonna be the most fun we had. We won the chip. So, but yeah, her presence is always felt in my life. You know, you always pray you're gonna pick the right woman for you, and I know I did in my fiance. I damn sure know now with that bag. That bag held it down. Shout out to Woods by Jordan. You know, it's crazy. You know, when she passed, there was so much turmoil in my life. It's funny enough, my fiance was the one who was a friend at the time, was the only person I got to call before I had to go out there and say bye to her at the hospital. So me and her have a real bond that goes deeper than just physical features and everything like that. We got a true friendship that was built from the ground up. And, you know, I remember just always asking her if this is going to be my last time seeing her in the physical, let me feel her spirit at all times. And in moments of true pressure and a lot of things going on, I always feel this calming come to me, and it's always her, you know. You know, it's just great to always feel her arms around me and always to feel her love in my life in so many different ways. So it's a testament. You know, I haven't felt love from a woman like that until I met my fiance, and it really means a lot that, in a way, without sound weird, like Jackie Jr. was able to be here celebrating this moment with me. So, yeah, it's amazing. It's truly a humbling feeling when you know I've walked the path, I stayed faithful, and every decision that I was supposed to make, I made the right one. And feels good to be at this moment.
Thank you, Kat.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody.
The Knicks traded 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges in 2024, and what seemed like an overpay is now a piece to a championship.
I saw you coming off, and some fans were talking about the picks and using expletives. And I'm just wondering, what did that moment mean to you? And also, just through the last 2 years of like criticism, fans, ups and downs. I mean, how's it
them
here
picks.
for you?
You talking about them picks?
Yes, sir.
Fuck
him. Look what we got.
Just grateful.
2-5.
You know what I'm saying? Just very grateful. But yeah, like fuck them. But I just even though the times I've been struggling,
Come on, we
I
got
know
him
the
out
fans
of
been
Brooklyn.
on me. The thing is about me, like I want to always be better. So you know, whatever how they feel, I always want to be better.
Man, he
so
too humble, man.
I just hope, you know, I'm still here
Talk
and
that shit, Kel.
continue just to, you know, keep that edge and keep pushing me because, you know, if they strongly believe that we have a chance every year and they really strongly believe they need me to be better, I'm already thinking that. So, you know, I appreciate the tough love. I know some fans might be a little bit crazier than others, but the ones that truly care and want me to be better, you know, don't stop now. Just keep pushing me. You know, I know sometimes I'll struggle, this and that, but
just know I'm gonna keep working, and if they keep, egging me on and talking a little shit, that's all right. I'm pretty tough. I'll be all right.
All right, thank you, guys. Thanks, guys. Coach should be next.
I got something to say, though. Y'all still listening or not? Hey, listen, about them picks. We're not leaving.
Yeah,
we got him out of Brooklyn. Look at him now. Look at him now. He's a champion. Look at him now. Everybody doubting you and shit. What? Nah, I ain't take no bottle for me, boy. Hey, f them picks.
Ian Begley, SNY. Josh, just your emotions right now after winning this.
Oh man, this is the best feeling, man. We worked so hard for this. I give glory to God. Everyone was doubted at some point. This team was doubted at some point. And all we focused on is the next game. All we focused on is those guys in the locker room. And people don't understand. We don't really talk about it, but the weight of that jersey, the expectations, the pressure of that jersey, and I can say today, right now, is the lightest it's ever felt. And all glory to God, man.
Over here on the left corner.
Hi, Josh. Congrats. This is Simone Wu from A Sports Connect Hong Kong. So, as Matt is here, as a fellow listener of the show, when is the championship talk episode dropping? Okay. When time for OG to be the guest?
Okay, hold on. You're gonna have to tell OG he has to do that. But when is that gonna come? Probably soon. We're gonna celebrate this one a little bit. I'm gonna celebrate with some Patron. Feel a little good, and then we'll get back to that. So soon, but right now it's time to celebrate.
All the way in the back right.
Howie Kasoy, New York Post. Josh, I mean, this would be special under any circumstances, but to also be able to do this with Jalen and Mikal 10 years after you guys won the championships, just what is it like to be able to do it with guys you've been friends with forever?
Yeah, man, those are my brothers.
We need to tell everybody in New York, right, that we know that they're celebrating. We want them to have a great time. Please be safe, right? Don't get hurt. Don't hurt anybody, right? We're gonna have a parade on Thursday, but we want everybody tonight, right, in New York, be safe, okay? Celebrate, but be safe. Thank you for your time.
Appreciate it. But to answer that question, like I said, those are my brothers for life. We have a bond that will never be broken. Obviously, we, won a championship together. This one obviously takes the cake. But those are my brothers, man. I wouldn't want to go into a game with anybody else, but besides them by my back. So I love those guys, and we're gonna be friends and brothers for a lifetime.
Marcus here, a second row on your left.
Marcus Thompson, The Athletic. Jalen is very close to the vest, but you're a father. You know what it means for him to do this with his dad. What is it like to see that play out?
Oh man, it's so cool. So cool to see that because, I've seen the hard work. I've seen their relationship. I've seen the work that they both put in to get to this point. I hope you have that mic off. But yeah, go Knicks. Say go Knicks. But man, it's so cool to see that they've worked so hard to get to this point, both of them respectively. And man, when you're able to do that, with your dad, you guys both played on the same team. Man, it's that's something they're going to remember for the rest of their lives.
Sam, third row on the left.
Josh, Sam Amick, The Athletic. Congrats, brother. You talk about the weight of the jersey, the weight of the history. Coach Brown was the newest addition to this whole group, and I just kind of wonder, how did you all go from the beginning of that relationship with Coach to where you are today, and how did you see him move through that pressure, and what kind of part did he play?
I did not do that. Before y'all sit there and say Jay Hart did, no, I didn't do it. Okay, go see mommy. Go see mommy. Yes, please. Okay, just stay still. You can sit here and stay still. Okay, thank you. Man, Mike was invaluable to this run. He understands what it is to be a champion. He understands, how to build a team, how to build habits that will put you in this position. And we're so grateful, so thankful to have him, at the top. He kept us even on so many times. He's brought the best out of us as people first. And man, I'm so happy for him. He's the reason why we're here. He's the reason why we're here. And, we got love for him, man. That's a bond that we're always going to have.
Last two, James and Vince in the middle.
James Edwards, The Athletic. Congrats, Josh. You and Jalen had very vintage performances for yourselves as individuals. You on the glass and scoring, him with 45 and in the clutch. I know we ask you this all the time, but do you ever get shocked by what he's able to do? Does it ever surprise you anymore?
Nah. For JB and Kel, both of them, I'm never shocked at what they do because we've been built for this moment. We've been all forged in fire. We've had a lot of long. I'm talking. We had a lot of long moments and times and days at Nova, and we just continue to build and build and build. And I feel like definitely Coach Wright helped us be cut from a different cloth. And no matter what the moment is, it's never too big for us. That's what we do. We're champions before at the college level. Now we're champions as brothers at the ultimate level. And those guys, man, they're warriors, and nothing they do surprises me.
Vince, last question in the middle.
Josh, Vince Goodwill, ESPN. So much of your story is different than Jalen and Mikal's. You've been traded a few times. There's been a hard way to define how you fit on winning teams and in this league. What does this mean to you, considering how much you've sacrificed your body, your game, and been in different situations throughout your career?
Yeah, man. It's a part of my testimony. The one thing, no matter what, I've always said is I want to be a winner. I want to win a championship at the highest level. And I've been doubted so many times. Traded, had so much instability with 7, 8 different head coaches. And I found a home in New York, and they embraced me for the person that I am, the player that I am. I'm not perfect by any means. I make a lot of mistakes, but I try to put my heart out there. I try to do whatever I can do to help the team win. I don't care about points. I don't care about those things. I'm willing to sacrifice whatever it takes, for this city, for this jersey, for this franchise, and to win it. Man, glory be to God, man. This is, they can't doubt me about anything else. Appreciate it.